My boy Steve, my man with the glasses on. He got on the Elvis joints.
My bad. What's happening? You know what I mean? I was still in Punta Cana in my head. I was still in Punta Cana in my head, man. My bad.
There you go. Look, man, we're gonna jump right into it. Appreciate y'all, everybody tuning in, man. Gonna come in back with another toe-to-toe episode 64. 64. Let's go. Who's 64? That was fire. Richie Incognito. He racist, but he was good for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? 64. Every episode, I'm gonna give a hot number to go with a player. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that right? Richie Incognito, 64. I roll with that. He kind of changed the game in football a little bit because after he came out with the bullying and all that junk with old dude, like that's when the locker room kind of changed, and they started policing the locker room. So he changed football a little bit.
Yeah, man, he atoned for some of his sins. But man, Steve-O is back, y'all. He is alive. Shout out to Crystal. Shout out to Ike for hanging out with us last week, for keeping us entertained, because they definitely did. While Steve was out there catching the suns, catching the waves. Tell us about the mystery trip going right.
Man, listen. So we had paid for a trip like 2 months ago, 3 months ago in advance, and just we didn't want to know where we were going. Like we wanted to just wake up, get to the airport, and we'll open the ticket then. Basically, we didn't know where we was going. We just told them a list of stuff we had to have. Had to be on the beach. Had to be all inclusive. Had to be multiple restaurants on the resort. We wanted the swim up room. We wanted the pool basically at the room. So travel agent said she got it. Perfect place. She found everything we wanted, everything we needed. She gave us the weather for each day. They had an all white night. They had a foam party. So they had different parties that we had to dress up for. So we knew what we had to put on. We knew what we had to wear. So, and again, we knew what the weather was. So we knew what we wanted to do. So we got up that morning, my boy, ready to go. We packing up the car. It's 4:00 in the morning, ready to go. I lock us out the house. The keys in the house.
Wait, locked out the house?
I locked us out my crib at 4 a.m. We have to be at the airport because our plane leaves at 8. We got to be there 3 hours. We got to go through TSA. We got to go through customs. So they tell us to get to the airport, 2.5, 3 hours early. It's 4 a.m. I have just locked the door and the keys to the car are inside the house. I locked all the doors though. So it's 4:00 in the morning, bro. I got to call Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes luckily pick up the phone. Hey, what's going on? Because it's 4 in the morning. Like, why you calling? Like, she already know, like, this ain't normal. You ain't up at 4 o'clock. She know we leaving too, though. I'm like, Mom, so sorry. You got to roll over out your sleep and bring me the key. I need the spare key. Come on with it. Man, listen. Mom Dukes get to the crib. Take about 20 minutes. She get to the crib. We open the door. Got the bag. Got the keys. Boom. Go to the airport. Now, mind you, we had paid for parking too already. We get to the parking deck. They say, "Oh, we sorry, we full. We can't take it." So at this point, we just like, "If we're gonna have to pay the $200 to just pay the parking there, but let's do it. We ain't got time." But we already late. So we get there, get to the airport. Luckily, man, we park, get in. There's nobody in there. Luckily, thank God. We walk right through. Open the tickets up, and we see it's Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? So that was dope, man. It was dope. The trip was amazing. Y'all seen all the pictures and everything. If not, you go to my page. Every night we had a different party or a different thing we was doing. We did zip lining. That jump was so fun, man. We got to go on like a 1,200-foot zip line all across. Basically, you see the whole country when you look up that high. A lot of walking. The ATVing, we both, we got to do the ATV ride. Let me tell you about that too. So the ATV ride is dope because it's like 18 different cars that are going. Luckily though, they put me and the wife in the first car. So we right behind the instructor. And he get it. He on the ATV, he ride. So that means I get to ride and I get to drive hard and fast too. I ain't got to sit in line like the other people and wait and stuff like that. So that was cool. That was fun, man. After we get through ATV riding, we all get back. We ain't like the little buggies, the little cars. We ain't no ATV. I asked the instructor, "Hey, man, can I ride your bike?" He said, "Yeah, go ahead, take it." So I hop on the ATV and on up the hill and start right. Everybody looking back like, what are you doing? Me being extra and old black comments.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, that was fun, dog. That was the dopest experience. You know, I felt good that I'm jumping on this ATV run. Ain't nobody else got to ride. You know, ride. They don't even
Right,
care.
right.
Go ahead, my brother. They really treated me like I was one of them because of the hair. I had so many of them like, bro, I can't wait for my hair to get that long like yours. You know what I mean? And everywhere I went, they thought I was Jamaican. You know, I'll leave that alone. Y'all can analyze that how y'all want it. I guess I had a certain aroma that was coming off of me out there because, you know.
But that's probably made the trip that much better because they were like,
Right.
"Oh, you're not American."
Bro, listen, it did. They treated me like I was, bro. When I was leaving the resort, the day I had to leave, folks were giving me hugs. Like, oh, bro, you leaving? Dang, because I would sit there and chop it up with them, and you know, halfway having to speak their language, halfway not. Then I'm country as hell, so they laughing at everything I say. You know what I mean? So it was just cool, man. It was a fun trip all the way around. The wife enjoyed herself. We did the sunset dinner. And the pictures is dope, man. If you don't see the pictures, she uploaded the whole album and made it open to the public, man. So if you haven't checked it out, man, if you're thinking about going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, man, do it. I got a plug out there too. So yeah, anything you need.
Plug and
But listen,
DR.
when he comes to the A, I got him. When I go out there, he got me. See what I'm saying? We good.
Man, that is crazy.
But man, good trip.
But man, we're glad to have you back, brother. We're glad to have you back. Right in time for Father's Day. It's Saturday, but it's Father's Day weekend. So if you're smart, you're taking advantage of the whole weekend. So you know what I'm saying? It's never too early to start. So happy Father's Day, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. Same to you, man. Especially coming from one guy, man, who see you there doing it every day. It's a lot different. Man. I understand people sometimes situations don't work out, and everybody ain't able to be there for their child every day. But for the ones that are, man, you in that fight, bro. I definitely double salute you because boy, that thing is not easy, boy. It's a pressure cooker.
Not at all.
And you can't be sweating because everybody looking at you.
Boy, what? You gotta have the answers ready.
You know it. You know
answers ready, the protection ready, everything ready.
You know it, man. You know it.
But yeah, man. So look, we're gonna start off. It's a lot to talk about today, man. It's a lot to talk about. Let's see. What are we gonna start off with, Steve?
Shoot, man. You know.
We start with Denver since it's the oldest. Oh no, John.
Yeah. No, we start with Denver. Go ahead. Yeah, Denver wins their first title. But why LeBron in the conversation though?
Look, bro, I don't know, man. Like the smoke from Mike Malone to the Lakers and LeBron is you would think they the Warriors.
I want to know what he got against LeBron, man. Like, was he on the coaching staff somewhere with LeBron? Was he a candidate for the Lakers job? And LeBron said no. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why.
What the smoke is. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, you coming at this man, and that just solidifies LeBron as that top guy in the league because, I mean, not MVP caliber, you know what I'm saying, because the numbers and all that stuff. But, like, he's still the guy. Like, you win a championship over the Heat. You still talking about who you played in a Western Conference Finals.
Bro, exactly. Why not aim the smoke at Miami? They were the last people you played. Like, what does LeBron have to do with this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That man chilling, minding his business, and he go get slapped in the back of the head because Coach Malone take time to say, "Oh, I might think about retiring." You know, come on.
Right? It's like, come on, what? I think everybody's like, "You talking about LeBron? You just won a champ." Like, you're in the finals. You just won a championship.
Your first championship. This is not like y'all used to winning championships. It's not like you got close to the number of championships he got. Like, bro, what are we doing there? What are we doing? Like, is it the inexperience of winning? Is it really just show itself right there? Like,
look, it sounds like
LeBron come back and put you out next year. Ooh.
You know it's coming. Look, you know it's coming. Let them go ahead and get that extra player. That, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're going to get Van Leet. I don't know if they're going to get Kyrie, Trae Young.
No. Trae already. We took Trae off the block. He was on the block at first, but they said everybody but Trey. But they actually talking about getting Pascal Siakam. Now I think that might be interesting, but you got to get some more shooting. I love Pascal, Pascal and Trey, and Murray. I love that. Don't get me wrong. Be a pretty dope matchup. But
I mean, it'd be nice to finish third in the East, third, fourth.
What did Bradley Beal want to go to LA?
Man, I saw a thing of what you can do, man. Like you can re-sign Reeves. You can sign and trade.
You definitely got to re-sign Reeves, right? Russell
Russell
can go. Russell. Yeah, Hachimura got to stay. He got to stay. Are you gonna trade him?
I mean, it's a couple for what they will want. The 2029 first round pick, 2029, 2020, 2030 first round. Those will be included. But look, man, you get Bradley Beal with LeBron, AD.
I'm saying, bro, Bradley Beal with LeBron and AD and CP3. Come on in
on a minimum. I'm like, look, man, take them. You don't need the money. Or LeBron be like, look, man, I got you. We got you, bro. We can throw in 10 mil between the two of us. That ain't nothing if you hurting for money, which he ain't because he missed the State Farm and all that.
Hey, exactly. Money ain't the issue for these guys at this point. They're trying to really win.
Hey, I would love this. If there's a player that I would love to see on the Lakers, like just one player, I think it would be Bradley Beal. I like his attitude. I like his edge. I like everything that he brings. He said, "Sec." Hey, I don't know how to.
Sacramento. Is Sacramento a destination for free agents at this point, or is it like a one-hit one? Like I think if I'm a free agent, I'm looking at Sacramento, but y'all still got to pay these taxes, like extra taxes for me to come out there, and it's California, so my money is definitely gonna be funny when I get that first paycheck. So, but Sacramento gonna have to come out. Yeah. But I mean, good spot. I like Kevin Huerter though. You gonna move Kevin Huerter out of there for Bradley Beal?
That's
probably get the same production.
They got good. They have a good team. Like they're missing that savvy vet type thing, like a PG-13 type vet that knows that, you know what I'm saying, battle tested, knows like, yo, this is what we need to do. This is how you might need something like that for Sacramento or even OKC, and like, you know, they got a good.
Does Dame move?
But I think Dame to Miami. If they can get it done, hey, if that
would be nice, but I just don't see what Miami's going to give you back in return. That's going to equate to what I'm going to ask for Dame. I'm just telling you, me. That ain't good enough, bro. Miami ain't going to be at the bottom. They're going to be picking. Are they going to be picking in the top 5 anytime soon? No, so I don't want that.
Maybe they own somebody else's picks.
Tyler Hero. You're going to have to give me Hero. You have to give me everybody. What's the old boy name? Oh, shit. The ultimate clapper. Nah, I don't have them though. But now I'm gonna need Hero. I'm gonna need Duncan, Strus. It would be a lot, man. But Miami does have a lot to give. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Man,
but I mean, for a player, but also put it into context. And I don't want to come off disrespectful because I'm not being. I love Dame. I love Bill. Right? They ain't done nothing to warrant crazy cost. Like when, like,
yeah, but they sell. They're gate attractions for their teams.
Yeah, I mean, but still, like, you look at Rudy Gobert, right? Nobody's ever going to trade what they did for Rudy Gobert.
But that was robbery with no gun.
But he's Defensive Player of the Year. You look at KD.
That's true.
KD, like, you know, they don't demand. Like, we know that they can score, but do they demand what we think they demand?
Well, no. Minnesota might want to recoup some picks back. Maybe they get rid of Cat. Maybe they try to get rid of Rudy. Maybe they move Ant-Man. I don't know.
Man, Cat said he changed the game. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Cat needs to stay out that powder. Cat tripping. Cat on drugs. But yeah, Cat said he can score 40 a night if you let him call plays. But what about winning the game? And that part him, brother. He said
I
he
tell
know
you
you
this:
can score 40 at night.
if LeBron's scoring 40 points a game, his team is losing. But when he scores 25 to 30 and has assists and rebounds, they win. So points ain't always it, Cat. You know what I'm saying? Just take Jordan and chill out in Minnesota. But I don't. It's going to be interesting to see how everything shakes out. I think there will be big trades, big moves,
Yeah, me too.
because the Lakers are like right there, man. It's like they're just missing that one piece, and you have to capitalize off of this
Are they
last year with
though?
LeBron.
Are they?
Yeah, you look at how they lost to Denver, right? They lost to Denver
4-1.
majority by like 3 points, 7 points, 5 points. Like, and it's because LeBron played, AD played, Austin Reeves gave you what you would expect, a little 10 points, 11 points here. After
So
that,
who do you bring? You can't depend on CP3 enough. No, if the playoffs
no,
was at the beginning of
but
the year, maybe. But seeing how the playoffs is after you play
CP3,
82
CP3
games,
I'm like, look, man, for the team, you can start, but leave the second team, be the sixth, be the our second wave. You know what I'm saying? And then when we're closing out a game, you're our guy. You know what I'm saying? When we're closing out the game, yes, you're on the floor. But to start off, the first quarter,
I would
come
agree with
on.
that assessment if Darwin Ham was your head coach. If you have a head coach that can go in there with that kind of cachet and say that, but Darwin Ham can't go ask somebody to do that.
LeBron can and AD can.
LeBron, you just as old as me.
But LeBron's still putting up 25, 8, and 8.
That's true.
So it's like, yo.
I wouldn't go with CP. I just feel like CP3, man, playoffs come, that injury bug hit. I gotta go. I have to try to go a little bit younger. You
But
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
need him to be the guy. That's the thing. If you can get him on a league minimum, like on some Ray Allen type
I
deal,
mean, yeah,
you
of
know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with that. But
You got Austin Reeves coming, you know what I'm saying? He should be better than he was last year. I don't expect him to be like no 25,
y'all
5,
better
and
pay him.
round.
Y'all let Caruso go. You better pay this one.
Yeah. Caruso, I think, yeah, they messed up. They could have kept Caruso, but I think learning from losing Caruso, they're like, look, man, right? It was very winnable. They just needed a little spark. They needed something like a three that just changed the whole momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a
Denver
player
wasn't
like
giving it
that,
up, man. It would be
yeah,
tough to beat Denver if they keep that team together, man. Michael Porter Jr. is going to do nothing but get
they
better.
got time, but they got time because Michael Porter Jr. was this his second real season, first real season.
Yeah, he was hurt the first year, so
Murray was hurt the bubble year. Joker really, he's always been solid. You know what I'm saying? People just starting to notice. And Aaron Gordon's just kind of took off.
being
You
him,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? They
He was
played they
known in
played great
Orlando, though.
teams
In
all
Orlando, he
day.
was known,
Yeah, he was Sean Kemp in Orlando. You know what I'm
basically,
saying? He just had
in
some cool
a lot
dunks.
of words. Oh, yeah, Austin Reed finna get paid. Somebody gonna pay Austin Reed. So y'all gonna have to break that bag
Hey
out, like,
man,
because you can't be cheap with this.
you got to sell him. You got to sell the dream. Like you got to
Oh, there you
sell
go.
the.
Oh, no,
You
hell
got
no.
to.
So,
You
but
got to
listen,
sell. You got to sell the
taxes
dream.
is too damn high in California. Be trying to sell somebody a dream.
Austin Reeves, if he resigns, he good, man. He about to be, man. Look,
Boy,
let him
listen.
come on BT. You know what I'm saying? Let him, you know what I'm
What?
saying, go out there. He got Taylor
Tyler
Swift
Perry ain't
coming
going for
out to
that.
the
Why
games.
Tyler Perry ain't going for that? Tyler Perry ain't going
Look,
for
man,
that.
get him out there. Put him in Space Jam too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but speaking of that real quick, bro, would you not like to see Tyler Perry start putting like HBCU content and stuff on BET? HBCU games, or you know what I mean?
I would
Even
love it. They can do
man,
it.
that
They
we
can
got
do it,
to,
and they did it
but we
before.
got to. Tyler Perry
Yeah,
got to
man.
connect that, man.
If he does it right, your games, like you say, these basketball games, or even make us a sports
BET Sports,
like
yeah.
BET Sports, and you know what I'm saying, that would be amazing, bro. Like I
Have the
think that
HBCU content, just like you got the SEC channels. They show the volleyball game during the volleyball season. Show the hockey game. I mean, whatever season it is, bro. Just keep the sports on and let the HBCUs provide the content. I think that'll be dope, bro.
yes, sir. Salute to you, sir.
Yes, sir. I agree.
But
Definitely though.
yeah, man. So next, man, let's go from the happy news to I don't know how to take it, man. But we're gonna talk about it. So let's see. Let me get the thing right.
It's time for Take It or Leave It with KB and Steve O.
Are you not entertained?
John Morant. Breaking news. He got 25 games. Take it or leave it, Steve. Do you think 25 games was enough?
Hell no. He gonna do it again. He already playing with guns again today. They just posted something with the boy talking about this. Oh, this was a toy. Let me show y'all how it was a toy. You got another gun? But this, hey, boy, it becoming comical at this point. Like, brother, he like Boosie. You already on federal probation and you go to a federal murder charge case. You like you just slapping these folks in the face. You don't care. You really don't care. Come on, bro. The man is already showing the toy that it was now on his IG or on his live. Like, bro, come on. And then they just put out a statement, oh, we glad he's taking accountability. Now, I'm happy Nike didn't drop him. I didn't want to see that.
Oh, no, because his shoes sold out in 4 hours. So, no.
I bet they did.
And plus, all the characters they have under Nike, come on, fam. You would have to drop a whole lot of clients over in multiple sports if you decided to pull this one against Ja Morant. Like, come on.
So, yeah. I'll leave it, but at the same time, I'll take it because it's 25 games. What's 82 games in the season? 25. That's over a quarter. I mean, over a quarter of the season. So it's not like they didn't, increase it. We kind of thought that it was going to be anywhere from the 30 to 40 range. So 25. I mean, not too off, but I was shocked that it wasn't half the season. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I haven't been great at math. I haven't done math since my freshman year of college. Will that take him out the running for postseason awards with the new CBA?
I think they said you had to play at least 60. You had to play at least 60-some games. Yeah, you definitely gonna take you out of it. Yeah.
So he can't get all pro. He can't. All NBA. He's not going to get MVP.
Actually, I think that put him right up under that. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you got 25 games, 82 games season, 25 games, what's that? 57. So yeah, you got to play at least 65.
So he would have to come out and just go nuts
all. Yeah, he still wouldn't qualify though. You got to play at least 65 games. So he's not going to qualify regardless. He's only going to play 57 games. Yeah. Without injury, he won't play but 57 games.
So that's something that I think people aren't talking about because
that means he automatically loses $40 million.
Exactly. He loses that money that if he wanted to restructure contract, like that little move right there is like, yeah, 25 doesn't seem like a lot, but that on the back end, that hurts a lot for the long term.
You remember this year he lost $34 million because he didn't make first team because of the situation. So next year you can't make first team. You can't even qualify as an all-star because you got to play at least 65 games. So yeah, God's gonna he's probably set to lose a lot from a contractual standpoint. Incentive-wise, yeah, he's probably gonna lose anywhere from probably $30 to $50 million through incentive. And then your paycheck is prorated now as well. So your contract, I think he's like 47 mil per year. So you're gonna take a quarter of that, 47. We take 47. Let's say 50. Let's take 50.
12, 13.
Yeah, you about to miss it. Yeah, you gonna
cold hard cash. Hard cash.
Yes, right? Yes. This money. And then you still got to pay taxes. You still got to pay taxes on it too, though. Just because you miss it, you still got to pay taxes on it.
Yeah, so, man. It's
a lose-lose situation. I would hope he learns from it, but when they say he reached out to Lil Wayne, reached out to bro and tried to mentor him, and then his people didn't hit back or he didn't hit back. That just kind of told you there, man. If some of the people who've already been through what you've been through can't even reach to you and tell you, no, your daddy can't say nothing to you or nobody around you. Failure and losing everything is going to be the only way you're going to learn.
And sometimes that, man, it's just like, as a Father's Day,
Yeah.
as a older person who's lived life, all you can do is provide advice, right? All you can
That's
do
it.
is just hope that somebody younger heeds to what you're saying and applies it to their life so they don't make the same mistakes that
Yep.
you made or the same mistakes you saw made.
Yep.
And he is going down the path. You're just like, yo, I've seen this story. Like
Yep.
maybe not to this magnitude of a star, but yo, like fam, like we all see the final like the final result, like everybody. And you can't get mad at a Shannon Sharp, you know what I'm saying, for going hard on him. You can't get mad at, even though people don't like, Chuck, you know what I'm saying, Charles Barkley. You can't get mad at these guys for being like, yo, what are you doing? Like, it's not just about the money at the end, but at the end of the day, finances is what
You do
liberates,
it for.
truly
Yeah.
liberates you from other circumstances in life. Like, I don't care what you say. Money makes the world go round. It is power. It is
It's
control. It's
it's
influence. And you're
it's
throwing it away thinking because you're a guy who gritties and can dunk. There's been there's been millions of you. Jason Richardson, Vince Carter, Sean Kemp, Shannon Brown. Like, there's guys who can dunk and have been charismatic that have gone, that came and gone. And you just hate to see it, man. Then, like you say, with him with the toy gun, it's like, come on, fam. Like,
what we
stop,
doing?
stop, bro. Now, if you presented that to the NBA and during their investigation, it'd be like, look, this is the toy gun. This is, look, da da da.
And I can see him doing that. I can see that's probably, maybe that's why they gave him 25 instead of half the season. Maybe. Don't know. Wasn't in there. But why keep showing it? Why keep doing it?
It's like, come on, man. Like, and with Nike not dropping them, I know like Pepsi, Gatorade, they Coca, whatever. Gatorade, they I think dropped them when the first one. He has a chance to bring that back, right? Everybody's been through stuff. Kobe's been through stuff.
True.
Shaq's been through stuff. I mean, everybody but LeBron, but even MJ went through stuff. He has a chance to turn everything around, but he is hell bent on just perpetuating this vision of who he is. And
Bro, gotta
man,
be
it's sad to
gangster,
see.
man. It's the music, bro. I'm telling you, I listened to that young boy. I told you I felt like I had to grab my pistol when I turned it on. It's just something about that beat and what old boy be saying, bro. You got to have a tool in your hand. The music don't feel right unless you have to. So I had to cut this stuff off. I don't even listen to that young boy.
Clearly, man. But hopefully you get it right. But 25 games, I mean, I'm gonna take it, like, regardless of how hard, like, the what you don't want to see him go through. Yeah, but he didn't do anything illegal. He didn't
Not
do
really.
anything crazy. So I honestly think 25 games, they're going to just take it to get over it. But I'm sure in the back end, there was some negotiation. They probably wanted to do the 30, 40, and they talked it down. And, you know what I'm saying, out the public eye, it was like, all right, we'll set at 25. He released a statement.
So if he do it again, how many games?
Man, bro, you do it again? At this point, it's PED. At this point, you might lose the whole season.
Got
If it's
to.
the same thing, something gun wise,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
bro,
If
you
it's
gotta,
he pop up, let's say this happens, the season getting ready to start, everything getting ready to pop off around October. Let's say he pop up, he's still suspended. Let's say he pop up in October on IG again. Got, season ain't even started yet.
yeah, man. Nah, bro, you gotta you probably get 3/4 of the season, if not the whole season.
Like, dude, this the fact that we even still talking about this and him doing this again is baffling.
And the bad part is that ain't far fetched. It's about to summer just started, and I ain't ever been a millionaire, but I've been young black in the summertime with a little bit of change every once in a while. Summer is gonna be wild.
Yeah.
So on top of that, he about to be tested. Folks
But
about to say things. He about to go through a lot of things, and he's still gonna be in Miami. He's still gonna go to LA. He's
You know
still
what
gonna
though,
do
bro?
everything.
And I look at a lot of situations with a lot of these celebrities, even the ones that have been locked up and stuff recently. If you just stay off live, if you just stay off social media, use it to get your bread for advertisement, promotional purposes. And why you have to let everybody inside of what you're doing in your life in every moment? Stay off social media, John. Stay off social media, Boosie, and none of this would be happening right now. All you have to do is cut the camera off. Still keep doing what you're doing. Nobody said you couldn't do what you want to do. But why do we got to record it and feel like we got to broadcast it to the world? I don't know. But hey,
Yeah, man. Y'all stay out. Look, stay off the internets, man. Stay off live. Stop posting everything.
if you're going live, man, do something in a positive, show something in a positive light. In a positive.
Even if you're getting down and dirty, stay away from the cameras, bro. Like Drake and them, put the phones in the basket when you come through. When I'm out with my boys, yo, man, stay off live, bro. Like, no more live, bro. No more live. That's it. It's that simple.
That would kill us, bro. Listen, we wouldn't have none of this, bro, with Ja if he would just stay his ass off live. None of it. If he would have never went live from the club, if his homeboy would have never went live when they ride in the car, none of this would be happening right now, my boy. Just stay off live. It's simple. If you're doing something stupid, stay off live.
Exactly, man. But the part is, they don't even realize they're doing something stupid.
Nah,
So
they don't think you're
stay
doing
off live. Just stay off live, man. What we got next, man? Yeah.
We go with the question that you asked, man. So if we could take injuries out of any person's career, who do you think would be the most who would you want to see the most? If injuries were not a thing, we could just take away injuries from that player. They would have just dominated and been something serious. I got a few of them. I got a couple.
I got a few too. My first one is going to be the hometown kid, Percy Harvin, man. We saw how electric he was without remember he had the migraines. The migraines really what took it out.
He smoked bad weed. That nigga stopped smoking spice.
Nah, man, but hey, 2000, man, yeah, man.
Spice? He was smoking spice? That what it was?
Nah. But no, he had the migraines from college and all the way on. But if he I think if he didn't have the migraines, man, like we saw offensive player of the year.
Probably concussion related. Now that we know what we know about football and concussion. Pretty sure he called a bad concussion back in the day and went right back in the game.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely not at Lansdowne because they weren't going for it. But
you see?
Yeah, man, I went under Urban Meyer. Absolutely. I'm 100% sure that's probably where it happened. But yeah, man, I would have loved to see his career blossom. Like y'all talk about Debo, you talk about guys who are used as a Swiss Army knife. He was that guy that we saw. I think he might have been the first guy that we saw lined up at running back and wide receiver and returner and used effectively on all aspects. So man, I would have loved to see Percy without the migraines. And I'm gonna give you one more, man. I got a couple, but I'm gonna shout out if Ty Gurley never got hurt. If that knee,
you got one off my list.
If that knee, man, I think Ty Gurley probably would have been. Like,
he would have broke every record Herschel Walker had.
A conversation.
Well, no, that wasn't the injury. That wasn't the injury. That was only because he had signed an autograph. So I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, not even at college, just professionally.
Yeah. Now he was on my list.
Had he not got hurt, man, God, dog, like he was tearing it. He was tearing shit up. Like nobody could stop him at no aspect. And at that time, when it was ground and pound NFL, oh man,
he's big. You can't imagine, bro. He's bigger than Adrian Peterson. He's just as fast as Chris Johnson. Y'all remember who C2K was? CJ2. Sorry, CJ2. He was big as him, as big as AP, fast as him. Dude was Brandon Jacobs size. running a 4.29 or 4.28. He's a track star. Now that's crazy, bro. Yeah, Gurley was definitely on my list. I'm gonna go another level. Derrick Rose. If Derrick Rose would have never got hurt, Derrick Rose came in the league leaping and spinning and jumping, MVP, led the Bulls back to the playoffs. If Derrick Rose would have never got hurt, bro, there's no telling what he would have been able to do.
And it was to the point where it was on some. Remember, it was LeBron and the Cavs had to always meet the Heat. I mean, always meet the Bulls. And this was a Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer.
Yep.
Joakim Noah was the only one that I thought would really throw hands with LeBron. He's the only one that was like, oh, he might really smack LeBron. It was them. It was like if you had to meet the Bulls.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, when he went down, Grant Hill, if he never got hurt, would have been statistically top 2-3 players.
Yeah, I agree. Grant Hill was before his time. He had to cross over the shim guard before, you know what I'm saying, before anybody else had it. And he was doing it as a guard. I mean, a big guard, a 4 or 3, I mean, really. So you got to think Grant Hill was definitely one of them guys too. You'd be like, Grant Hill could probably put up numbers. Football wise, I give you another one. I think I had Todd Gurley on there. That was my main pick. Was like, dang, I think Gurley would have been the guy. Trying to think who else was another one that was. Muhammad Massaquoi. A lot of people don't remember Muhammad Massaquoi coming out of Georgia. He was killing that. He was killing that without a quarterback in Cleveland. Oh boy, had 1,000 yards.
Yeah,
You know, when he went down there ATV and they ate his hand up, and you know that was it. You can't play football with
man. Who else?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just not stay. It don't have.
I got another for you too. And I was gonna say this. He probably would have broke every Herschel Walker record if he didn't get hurt. Nick Chubb. If Nick Chubb didn't miss that year and a half after getting hurt at Tennessee when they popped his knee after hitting him out of bounds, he was on track that season. He was gonna go for 2,000 yards, probably 2,200. Sean Taylor. Yes, sir.
Sean Taylor, man. R.I.P. Yeah, if he never got hurt, he would have been. He's already regarded as a top 5, top 10 safety of all time, simply because we just knew what it was. But he would have had the numbers.
You remember the Pro Bowl when he hit that quarterback in the Pro Bowl?
Bro, I think they changed the rules because of him, bro. Like Sean Taylor was a football player, bro. I'm gonna give you another one. Willis McGahee. Yeah. I think he would have been very good. He might not have been like a top 2 type running back, but man, McGahee was the guy at Miami. Remember, it was Edgerrin James was behind him. Clinton Portis was behind him. All that stuff until he hurt his knee against Ohio State.
Ohio State went low on that man.
Went low and took him out.
But that was another one. That was another one that, like I said, man, he was dominant. He was a force.
And I got one more.
Ryan Shazier, I think, would have been pretty good still out there in Pittsburgh. That's another one I would have loved to see him not pop his neck. I mean, because he was the middle of Steelers, like that linebacker, that old Jack Tatum type.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't been right since that middle linebacker. They have not got it right since.
I guarantee you, if Patrick Willis never got hurt, he would have finished as a top linebacker.
Did he got hurt? He got hurt, or he just retired? He didn't get hurt. He just retired. That man was too damn big to get hurt. Oh
no, he man,
I thought he just retired. Oh, okay.
No,
I thought he just retired
early. He retired early. He was like 27, 26.
Yeah, he walked away early, but I didn't think it was due to injury though. Okay.
It was someone his neck, I believe. Yeah, man. Shit, man. He faster than anybody on the field, stronger, more physical. He would have come down because he's always regarded as like one of the top linebackers of all time. He would have been the guy. He would have been the guy.
I got one more thing. Boobie Miles.
Let Booby spin. Yeah, man. Shout out to Booby. Shout out to Booby.
Booby Miles would have been one of the top running back ever, all time, bro, if it wasn't for that knee injury in that movie. Friday Night Lights.
I'm gonna give you one more.
Just saying, man, keeping it real now. You know I ain't lying, D'Angelo. Booby would have tore that thing up in the league, man. He was
I'm gonna give you one more.
What you got?
Dang. Jesus. What's the quarterback name from Varsity Blues?
Oh man, I can't think of his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yo,
I know you're talking about. He hit his dad in the face with that ball.
yes, bro. He would have been it.
He broke his
Lance
dad's
Harbor.
nose.
Shout out to Paul Walker. Lance Harbor. Boy, Lance was on his way, boy.
Hey.
Lance was on his way. That goddamn coach.
Boy,
Lance would have been it.
man, if y'all missed our episode 2 weeks ago, man, when we named some of the greatest, we named the top 5 football movies of all time. I think Varsity Blues might have been one we slept on just a little bit.
No, I said Varsity
Blues. You said it, but we ain't really take no time to really give it doing its detail. But yeah, Varsity Blues, man. If you've never seen that movie, y'all in the age of movies that we live in now, it's got to be on somebody's Netflix or Hulu or something.
I'm gonna tell you something to watch, right? One of our past guests that we had on here, Devon Wiggins, right? Homeboy from high school. He has a podcast called 24 Shot Clock, like show, where he talks to all of like pretty much Virginia legends, high school legends, local guys. And he does a episode with Devion Simmons, RIP, who was at the time, everybody knew who Percy was. Percy won't shit to Devion. Like Devion was Sean Taylor in high school, just without the grades to make a D1. He was the best football player I've ever seen in my life. Like Percy had the skill. Devion had football. They have an episode where they talk about the shit that happened that you talk about Varsity Blues. Them niggas, I knew stuff. I knew about 70%. They went in the D. I was like, Jesus Christ in high school. I'm hugging my daughter every day after that. I saw that episode.
What?
So, yeah, man. So 24 shot clock podcast, Varsity Blues at Lansdowne. That was some real shit. For real. I mean, I used to get out of class and I wasn't nobody. And I got excused out of class, got grades that I ain't never show up to classes for. And I was just on the team. So yeah, man. Crazy, boy. Crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to all them old heads, man, that we saw growing up, you know what I'm saying? That if they could take the injuries back, man. If that Derrick Rose one might have been. Will LeBron be LeBron with Derrick Rose still in the league?
Ooh, tough one.
As far as dominating the East.
I can't say that. I don't know. I can't say that because that's tough. That's tough.
Because he would have gotten better, and they had a squad.
Yep.
And if we would have put it together on some real leadership shit, like the whole team. I mean, I'm a LeBron fan, but boy.
Yeah, Chicago might have ran the East for a minute if Derrick Rose never got hurt. But man, we're gonna wrap this thing up with this last topic, man. Maybe one or two more. Might have one more topic. Shannon Sharp, man. Shannon Sharp, undisputed. Let me tell y'all how part of my trip, bro. We was sitting there, me and my wife, the last day we were getting ready to come home. I think it might have been, Tuesday. It was Tuesday. Because the game was on Tuesday. The last show was on Wednesday. So Wednesday we getting ready to leave and come home. And we already knew Shannon Sharp would leave. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew it already. I don't know why we were about 3 or 4 mixed, little daiquiris in. We were like 3 or 4 in. And next thing I know, I cut on Undisputed. And boy, when they still two sat there and Shannon started talking. And he was like, Skip, I want to thank you. You helped me, Skip, and you helped me do this and helped me do that. I look over at her at boo-hoo crying. And I mean, boo-hoo crying. And then I know my drunk ass is there crying too. I was like, God damn, this is a little tough. I didn't feel like the end of a damn, end of an era.
Right.
And I do think sometimes I think we get attached to these shows, man, and these people and kind of just look at it like, dang, I kind of watched the whole show kind of mature and maturate. Or you look at LeBron and now he got his own kids. You like, damn, bro, we really watched LeBron from the time he was 18. Now his son is 18. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Kobe and Gigi, when you how people felt about that. Because again, we seen Kobe come from a teenager, grow up into this man and father. So I think sometimes, man, we get attached to the show, but I think it just shows how times so much stuff can be personal and relatable. And I really do hope, man, Shannon come back out soon with his own show or whatever he's gonna do. I hope he don't go away with it. I think Club Shay Shay probably should be a regular show, I'm sure.
Yeah, Club. I think he about to,
Have a day. He gonna be on the day show, like a show, midday show with Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, man. I think I think that he was just a breath of fresh air for just as like a black person watching TV.
True.
Like
we showed
it was a reason why it's a reason why he was regarded as Uncle Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Like because when you have your cookout, you know what I'm saying? Like every black family, I ain't gonna say every, but I can't find one or no one that don't have that one uncle. That, you know what I'm saying? He bring the yak to the cookout. He got his Crown Royal with him. Shout out to Crown Royal, by the way. They always got his Crown Royal with him. You know what I'm saying? He always talking trash, got a cigar, just keep it loud, entertaining. And we saw that on TV.
Yep.
And
Black and Miles. My man broke out some Black and Miles on TV, bro.
Black and Miles, man. The stocking caps. I mean, he kept it country real, like in a platform that you've never seen it like that.
Nope.
You've never seen it like that. Like Jamel Hill and all those people, like they've kept it real, but he kept it like, oh, you gotta look into the cookout, like after the cookout when everybody leave and it's just like the close family. You gotta peek into him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's two parts of a cookout. You know what I'm saying? It's the cookout that come get the burgers. Then it's the cookout that stay for the ribs and crab legs. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, he represented everything that you love to see just as a family atmosphere and all that.
Yeah, man, I agree. Uncle Shay was like you said, he was Unc, bro. You just felt like natural calling him Unc. And I think he even embraced it that way. Unlike some of these people that you see sometimes, they don't really embrace it. But Unc embraced it. He embraced the culture. He brought Skip white ass over there and showed Skip Black and Miles and Hennessy and Yak. And he come up there talking about Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg gave him these snacks and treats. So the whole thing, bro, the whole him being himself and being able to be himself, I just know that joint had to be fun. And like I said, I'm excited to see where he go, man. But I hate that the show gone though, bro. I ain't got so used to watching them. I don't think I want to watch Skip Bayless and Sean McCoy. Hell no, I'm straight. Shady already be talking crazy on the other show he be on and don't know what the hell he's talking about. So then you finna add Skip and Shady? Oh, come on. Man.
Yeah, man. I think Shannon Sharp was just a man. He was a breath, like I say, breath of fresh air. I think wherever he goes is about to be something.
You went straight to mute, my boy. You went straight to mute.
My bad.
You're good.
But yeah, man, I think yeah, man, it was a great fit. And I think he was a little bit too much for Skip. I think he challenged Skip on a way and a level, and he had the respect of people watching, people listening. It was just a different level.
The Hall of Famer. Yeah, like you and Stephen A sitting over there where they could be out. Well, Stephen A, you ain't did that neither. You ain't averaged but 2 points in school. And shit, Skip, you ain't never played now, so you can't do shit like that. And Shay came from nothing.
Shannon Sharp will never come out and say why he truly left. He may, but it won't be anytime soon. You can't tell me and you can't convince me that after that episode of the episode where he got like real disrespectful,
We're talking
like
about
challenging his
yeah.
it wasn't John Morant. It was
Nah, it was talking about Brady. Brady, he was like, "You gonna talk? You would rather put me down because of Brady?" And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think that's where I think that is where it initially stemmed from. It probably was already like tension dealing with Skip Bayless on a day to day. I can't
Then the
imagine.
DeMar Hamlin situation too. You remember that one?
Yes.
DeMar Hamlin when Skip was like, talk about the damn playoff game, and Shane was like, "Bro, this ain't the time to talk about the game. We don't care about the playoffs. We don't care about the game. These young men laying on the field fighting for his life, and you worry about how we gonna go. How would this game affect the playoff races? I ain't nobody. We ain't studying that right now. Skip, that just wasn't the time for that. It wasn't the time for that tweet. And then they went back and forth on the show live, and Skip was like, "Well, I didn't know you were gonna come out here and talk about this." Oh shit! So here we go.
Yeah, man. I think it was just a lot of Skip, the old guard. I'm the vet in this game. I've been doing this.
I'm
you in this lane. And then you Shannon Sharp been like, I don't give a rat's ass about none of that. And,
I'm a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, so it ain't like you Skip.
Yeah.
Listen, I done did it. Skip, I was there.
Yeah, I don't care what you're talking about your opinion.
Skip, I done did it.
Yeah, your opinion, what you think it is. I'm telling you what it is.
I was there, Skip.
Yeah, man. It's I don't think it'll ever be the same.
My grandmother used to say, Skip, man, this.
Right, and then he went to Savannah State. Shout out to Savannah State.
Yes, sir, HBCU. Shout out HBCU. We love
HBCU. My time in, you know what I'm saying? And at Savannah State, you can get anywhere from there, even another school.
That what they say?
Yeah, man. That's on the idea. You can get anywhere from here. But yeah, man. So last thing, man, we got about 5 minutes left. Coach Prime. We got to talk about this because Lord knows what's going to happen within the next week.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know, Coach Prime had complications, I think, going back from turf toe and everything else to circulation not being fully through his leg and his upper body through his foot. They had to amputate, 2-3 toes, his big toe, ring toe, things like that. So they had to skin graft, they had to take muscle, skin from his calf, put it on his foot just to get him back. Got life-threatening, but they got it. Cool. So now it's potential that he may actually have his whole foot amputated because now it's starting to be the same circulation problem and things like that. Now, growing up, you can't tell me that you don't know who Deion Sanders is. And knowing how charismatic he is and how hands-on he is as a coach, right? When you saw before he got injured, he was on the field, running routes, pad hands. Now he's not as much, but he can still get in the stands. He can still show you where to put your hands. Still active. Will this injury hinder his tenure at Colorado before it starts? Because when you go play for Prime, especially as a DB wide receiver, you're going because he can say, hey, hand here, do this, do that, very hands-on. Does that suffer if he loses his foot and he's, you know what I'm saying, permanently?
I want to say no, but for somebody who's always been known for your speed, you've been known, like you said, charismatic. When you walk in the room, chest high, he's that guy. Now you can still do that from a wheelchair perspective, but is it going to kind of resonate? Same, like you said, I'm coming out here to get coached by Prime as a DB because I know he's going to show me everything I need to see. But can you do that now from a sitting position instead of actually getting up and showing me, like you said, the hand placement, you got your foot here, him and Chad Ochocinco, that's how they don't even shake hands. They line up. That's what they do when they see each other. Regardless of wherever they at, they line it up. Well, you can line up in front of Coach Prime in the wheelchair, it ain't the same effect. So I want to say no, and I hope not, bro. I hope he's able to push through. I hope they don't even have to amputate, but I hope that they find a way to save it. But like you said, if circulation ain't right, you getting blood clots and stuff like that. And you got to lose your foot.
Yeah, like
you
don't want to.
The high risk versus reward type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And
Like,
it's already
your
not
foot gotta
operable.
go.
When I seen him hobbling still and like not progressing in his walking, I could kind of tell like, bro, something's still not right. Because typically you would go back after rehab, grueling rehab, you go back to being somewhat normal. Coach Prime has never walked the same since that situation. Now I always said, well, maybe not having 3 of your toes definitely will affect your balance a little bit. But then at the same time, rehab, kind of get used to it, supposed to teach you how to kind of be better with it. It never progressed. So now that this news came out, I'm not gonna say it totally shocked me. It did catch me off guard, but I wasn't completely shocked because I always felt like something was still wrong with his foot because he wasn't progressing. And from me seeing him move around, it wasn't progressing. But hell, I mean, he could get a little motorized, whatever, and shoot around. Prosthetics nowadays are come a long way. Don't get me wrong, but I think it might be a little tough for Prime. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
And like it's just looking at it on a business side, like of course you don't want nothing to happen to him, but if you're sitting back and you're a recruit, especially in this 2024 cycle, right? And you're like, man, I really want to play for Coach Prime, but is he going to be there? Is he going to be going half the season? How's this going to, you know what I'm saying? Because now these players got to look at it on a business level. Like, if I don't come in here like NIL, like this ain't just me no more. Like I'm trying to get sponsorships. I'm trying to do this, but I'm also trying to learn from the best. And like you say, not being hands-on, like I don't know any football coach who's coached from a wheelchair, you know what I'm saying, or even a scooter, or just what I'm saying, with the joint where you just on your knee where you could just scoot around, you know what I'm saying. I pray that he doesn't get anything amputated. I pray that he is he's fully healed. But man, you have to, if you're a kid, like as a parent, I'm like, yeah, you can learn from you. Can it translate from when he's sitting and not being able to hands on to being able to do it on the field? And that's going to be the question. Because man, it's like it's just starting. Like the season ain't even started yet, and it's like what happened when he was at Jackson State. Like he was going half the season, and man, you just hate to see it, man, happen.
Now,
but I told my wife, man, if it happens to anybody, he's the
who
one
can get through it.
happen to. Because mentally, spiritually, he's already shown that, like, yo, this ain't nothing. So if there's anybody that can overcome it, but you just hate to see like the Prime, bro, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Prime is that guy.
That monster, he barking.
Oh no, man! I just had Cameron all on my lap in the shot. So yeah,
somebody to know. We having a cookout today, man. So anybody in the area, man, if you're watching,
man, we can wrap it up, man. So what you doing this weekend, bro?
Cookout, man. We're doing cookout today. Kids are still gone. My kids been gone for about 2 weeks now. I'm come home for another 2 weeks. So
must be nice.
Yeah, kids been gone. I've been chilling, bro, every night. Just chilling, bro. We go out. We and the wife go eat, go drink. We do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? With this shit, bro. I can't lie, bro. It's cool, but I kind of miss them a bit. I'm starting to miss them. At first, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, they gone. Now it's starting to be like,
all right, what y'all doing?
Yeah, texting no more, FaceTime no more. Like, what's up? What's going on? They up there with the cousins arguing a little bit more. So it's probably about time for them to come on to the house. You know what I mean? They all the cousins. They with all the cousins at the grandparents' house. So it's like 7 of them. So after that for about 2 weeks, it'd be like, everybody tired of everybody. So
yeah, boy.
It'd be bliss and fun at first. The first week and a half, okay, cool. Now they fighting and everybody got little timeouts. And now, yeah, handle that, Grandpa. Don't call me though.
Yeah, you getting that old school treatment. Yeah,
man. But for tomorrow, man, tomorrow, bro, I got my stepdad, man. I'm gonna go see my stepdad. That's about the only person I kind of recognize. My granddad. I'm gonna go see my granddad. I'm gonna try to take my grandmother down to her dad's grave and clean it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Got some ants and stuff, weeds. So I'm gonna go down there and try to clean up the grave site for the ancestors and the Smith and Crow side of the families. But that's about it for tomorrow, bro. This is nice, man. That's what you got. What you got going on?
Man, today I'm a chill, man. The house, you know what I'm saying? The kids, they ripping and running. They've been jumping all over me all day, man. So, just soaking that in. Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? We always gonna eat. So I got my Father's Day meal.
What you
I
got?
always do a
What you
I
got?
always do a surf and turf thing, like because I don't
Okay.
really eat red meat
Okay.
like that. So my Father's Day and my birthday is the only time I really eat red meat. So I'm definitely get the steak and the crab legs and all that stuff. It's gonna be OD.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm OD with it. Uh, and then the wife, she got me. She surprised me with Dave Chappelle tickets, man. So I'm gonna go see the goat, the goat. I don't
Oh,
care what nobody
when you
say.
going to see that? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Uh, not this weekend. I believe it's next weekend.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
what's
she
up.
surprised me with tickets, man. Um,
They can't beat
so
that.
yeah, I'm happy about that. Doing that, and then yeah, man, just kick it, man. Father's Day usually initially I used to be like, oh, just leave me alone, just give me some quiet time. But
Exactly. That
now,
what you can.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I get that, but I can't be. I've got to a point to where probably the last few years where you realize, especially as my oldest has gotten older and he's been
Yep.
more independent, and he's just like,
Yep. How old
I'm
is
gonna
your
watch
oldest?
TV. He's 11. He about to turn 12 in
Okay,
a
so I
few
got
months.
12 going to 13 next month, bro. I'm gonna tell you within
So
the next year,
they be like,
he's
leave me
not gonna talk to you. Yeah,
alone.
exactly. It's gonna get worse. It just gets worse. He don't be wanting
Yeah,
to fool with
so
me, bro.
it's
He used to
like
be wanting to play the
that.
game with me and all that. Nah, I'm playing the game with my
that
friends already. Awesome. Good.
yeah, that you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like
Damn.
he with his friends knocking on the door, they going out. My daughter, she's still, Daddy, can I have a hug? She 8.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
man.
I'm really in this stage of like just embracing
You got
the
to. It's gonna
nagging
be
of the
over soon.
kids.
It's gonna be over
Yeah,
soon.
exactly. I got less time of that and more time of away, and so I'm really, I think this year I've been more of a sit back, observe, kind of take in energy type thing. So yeah, man, that's what I plan on doing, man. Just
That was
had them jumping and rolling all over me, and let's enjoy the weekend, man, and finishing this thing.
I
This
got it.
tomorrow
What's
tomorrow we have
good?
I set up a Father's Day thing, man, with all my dad, my brother,
That's what's up.
cousins, uncles, all the fathers in the family, and we're gonna get on Zoom because we're all across the country. And, I'm gonna get on there for like an hour and just shoot the
Top it
shits, have a
up.
drink. Yeah, man,
Hey, what's
because
up?
we get, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Guys, the fathers don't usually always get a chance to get together, shoot the shit. Like we all understand, we all married, we all got kids, we all know how crazy it is. So you get up there, shoot the shit, have a few drinks, man. It's like-minded folks having a good time, man. So we're gonna do that.
And they're wrong with that. I gotta go drop the car. I will be in Saluda for the car show, bro. They got me some slots. They got like 6 slots. They said they can give us 6 spots. So I got 6 different challenges I'm gonna bring with me. We're gonna all zoom down to Saluda. So I gotta
Boy,
go get my stuff installed. I got some stuff, some pieces to get installed. I got a few of them installed the other day. I got some other stuff I'm finna get installed for my car show
shout
in
out to
Saluda.
Saluda.
I'm gonna
Boy,
go
I
down
ain't
to
been out to
Saluda.
Saluda. I ain't been
Yeah.
to Saluda in a long
It's my
time,
first
boy.
time going through there. I'm gonna see what this thing talking about. I just hope they don't
Saluda,
give us
boy. I
no
used to
problems.
get,
So there's gonna be 6 of us. We're gonna be blind. So I hope that.
nah, man. It's, nah, they ain't gonna look at you like no city boys because y'all all country,
There you
but
go.
all southern. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like Ti say, I ain't country, I'm southern.
So yes,
Um, yeah, man, Saluda, man. I got sent down there a few summers to Saluda, man, and it was
can't wait to see what they're talking about. I can't wait to see it. I know it country is here. I can't wait.
boy country as a
I can't
mud,
wait
boy.
to see it. I'm
They
pretty sure
man
they
got
have
more
me
than one
parked in
stoplight, man.
somebody's field or somewhere on some grass. I'm
Yeah,
sure. So
yeah,
you ain't gonna
yeah.
worry about watching
That's
that thing.
exactly what's
So.
gonna be. It's either gonna be grass or rocks, one or the other.
See? Exactly. So it's
Yeah,
all
man.
good, man. But hey, man, y'all make sure y'all like, follow, share this. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit us up, man. We got more content coming. We promise y'all we about to start putting out some more content on the daily, man. Some of these breaking news and stories. We're gonna create our own graphics and get our own stuff out, man. Yeah, man, get some traffic flow through the page a little bit more. So look out for that.
Yes, sir. Next week, we're back. We
Yep.
should have a special guest. Hope, you know what I'm saying? We're going to tap in with him. Hopefully, I have my boy Paul Crowley. Hopefully, next week, head coach at Christopher Newport. Used to play ball with him. Grew up with the guy.
How you spell his
Yeah,
last
man.
name?
Crowley.
We might be related.
Y'all might be. Y'all
And
might
it's
be.
Crowley. I'm going to teach him how to pronounce his own last name. It's Crowley. Ain't no A in that thing. That's why I have to remind people. It's Crowley.
Look, I might be wrong. I've been.
And you are wrong.
Since,
I know you have. Everybody called me that, not correct. It's Crowley. There's no A in my name. It just make. I don't know why people want to say it, but I'm with you. But
yeah, man. Hey,
we might be related though, for real. Man.
Hey, you might be. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little vanilla chocolate thing going on. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. But yeah, man. Until next time, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And yeah, man. Enjoy your weekend. We'll catch y'all next time.
Out. Peace.
Oh, put the wrong thing on there, boy.
You don't do it.